Daxter.
Another furry game. Got it.
Another what?
Furry game.
Not really.
You gotta look at those big ass ears on that, like in the fur on that girl, and you don't tell me that that's not fur.
The fur on what girl?
The screen. What are you? What was on the fucking screen cap?
That wasn't a furry girl though.
That was a guy.
On the left?
No. Okay, so that was a girl, but she wasn't a furry. Anyway.
Those were not human ears.
Oh no, they're like elves, dude.
Here's the funny thing though, Dylan. In
weird.
accordance to the game's lore, those are humans.
All right, so this world doesn't have like there's no other like
I'm gonna have to turn my brain off for a little bit of
human race. The ears are an aesthetic choice, but yeah.
Nah, just shut up and start the game. I'll figure it out as I go.
So let's go over here. Oh shit. Hang on. Apparently got.
How did you get 99%?
I got everything except for all the precursor orbs.
All I'm hearing is that you're still missing that 1%.
I'm not going for every precursor orb. Fuck that. That's like going for every ring in Sonic the Hedgehog. It's not happening.
My life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research.
All I'm hearing is old man Salt.
that describes his character.
It begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey, Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Trying to remember the button for.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
he killed him.
Man, that stung. I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened. What? Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I have a tail.
What in green tarnation do you do?
Why do I have a tail?
I was.
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then.
And Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man. Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Okay, let me see something. Options. Sound options. Shit. Graphic options?
Alright, back. I use the bathroom.
I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a. Hang on.
What are you looking for?
Fuck. Okay, none in this game. Subtitles I was looking for.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
You see here. Inverted camera on the left and right. That's something. Okay.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Can you imagine that, hun? Like, oh yeah, these ancient egg-shaped objects from a dead civilization, we use them as currency.
mean,
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Cool.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all. Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find
Okay.
even more power cells.
Hey there, Dylan. So, there are these egg-shaped... What was that?
Egg.
These egg-shaped objects are precursor orbs.
You good, Raven?
Raven?
That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion.
Raven might be passing out.
Blue eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts.
It sounds like you have your face buried in a pillow.
Yeah, it
Beg
does.
to disagree.
no, it's in my controller.
Notice
It's in your...
blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
I'm fine.
If you say so.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
So, the different ecos are, like, sort of different, I don't know, forces of nature, I guess you could say. Blue eco's basically electricity.
More
but
concentrated than the floating
it's
clusters. This vent will give you a full
complicated.
charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Basically, everything that has power is powered by blue eco. There are other ecos, but they don't work as, like, they're straightforward in their own ways, but they're not like to power things, not necessarily. Green eco is eco of life, and that's where you can get your health.
Good work. The blue eco
You'll see more eco as we go through.
Eco, you can breathe energy
Like-
into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
There's red eco, which seems to be the eco of, I don't know, strength, because it makes your
Red
attack
Eco pressing
stronger.
his hands.
Yeah.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos.
And then
or
black
one big
dark
green
eco,
one
which
to
is
increase your
the eco
health.
of fuck you.
It is sort of the only consistent thing about dark eco is perversion. Sometimes it's not even like totally an eco of destruction, because it doesn't always destroy
Corruption.
everything. It's just corruption.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Oh hey, I got all the precursor orbs on this map. Raven, do you need caffeine?
I'm drinking caffeine. I've
Raven
drank
eats sleep.
4 bottles of caffeine.
Oh, you're gonna... Okay. But, and
Yeah.
then there's gonna be yellow eco, which you can shoot things with.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're,
Big
itching to
Green.
get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure awaits.
Agreed.
And while you're out, Adventuring? Why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Yeah, so this is a Naughty Dog series that they started doing after they did Crash. Which was, you know, initially shaping up to be another mascot platformer, but they changed drastically at the second game.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on
It
this
does make me
A-grab Zoomer?
laugh that Crash was
Rule
designed on
number 1,
accident.
I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
That's a
Listen,
consistent thing
if you
for
need
this guy.
something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
So that's going to be a consistent thing through this series. Daxter hitting on various
Wants the
women.
bone.
And it's like, some of them, you know, have the normal response of, you're a fucking animal. Like a literal fucking animal.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them.
And
I don't think we
then
can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
others just respond with violence.
Hey, it looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
So every location has 7 scout flies, and they're always, like on this upon getting the 7th, you always get a precursor, a power cell.
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny.
God.
If you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
The whole thing is that they're using ancient artifacts as a currency. Ancient artifacts from a dead civilization.
Well, hello there, my
They're not gonna use it.
Look, the only thing that makes a currency worth something is a mutual agreement on its worth.
But I seem to be a spot short on the
I guess people just like
Nothing
the.
else matters.
I guess they like the eggs.
That I have 90 of them, but I gather
Yes.
Like, what is the ancient society gonna use them for? Fuck all.
What are these people going to use them for? It's not like there's a government backing them.
enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursors.
They're gonna use it.
So he can get underway. I would offer you a power cell in return.
So everybody wants 90 orbs.
They're gonna use them, hon. Don't worry about it.
Hang on. So I'm not gonna go to the beach right now because there is a generally a preferred way to go through if you want to get stuff. I also keep forgetting that there's no like sprint button for Jak. This like his movement speed is his fucking movement speed. But I can, you know, do that. Speed things along a little bit. None in that person's house. What's going on there?
I'm falling
Oh,
asleep.
what?
Sounds
Raven.
like Raven's falling asleep.
I am not.
Yeah, you are.
I am
Fucking
a
live.
strong potato, and I'm paying attention.
Hun, if you need to go sleep, it's okay.
No, I'm fine. I am strong potato. I don't know why I keep saying that. Fuck, I'm tired.
Strong potato.
Strong pot.
Come on, Cal. Well, I should say, these are called yak cows. I don't know what the deal is with those. But yeah, you just do things and people give you power cells for them. Or you'll usually find a power cell at the end. Other way. I don't like hitting them. I'd rather I just hurt them, but you know.
Did you just say?
What? I said I don't like hitting them, I prefer just hurting them. H-E-R-D.
Okay.
You're like, just hurting them. Like, see, that seems like a contradiction.
To hurt them.
Like, that seems like a contradiction there.
Yeah, it's like I ain't no expert, but that'll click right.
One is getting in the way of the other.
You actually got those free bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
There are 101 power cells in all in the game. And I believe that there is one that the game never, ever, ever tells you about. The only way to, like, the only clue you're given is that there's an unbreakable box in one hub area.
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
And you have to grab some yellow eco and sprint, like, yellow eco from one level and sprint all the way back to the hub area and then fire while the box is off screen because you won't be able to see it, but like with the time you have. And hope that it hits the box, and then that's how you get the power cell.
That sounds like a pain.
Yeah.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area. This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
He wants 120 orbs. A whole 30 more per power cell than the rest of the village. Like, than the rest of the people who will ask you for orbs.
Well then.
Alright, Forbidden Jungle. I don't know what it is, but some of these old games tend to break in audio. I don't know why. Like, usually most things will stay pretty consistent and work well, but it's always the audio that'll break with these older games.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Raven, you sound tired. Well, I shouldn't even say you sound tired. We know you're tired.
Sound exhausted. I'm ready to pass out.
Am I?
Yeah, Yes.
What? That's
You're not
what
even
you are.
speaking
What
words
am I?
anymore. Grabbing more
I can
orbs.
speak words if I want to.
I'm sure you can, sweetie.
Don't fucking patronize me.
No one's patronizing anyone, hun. We're all friends here. I got what I deserved there.
You did.
Fucking cop.
Cop! I take offense to that.
That's why I said it.
Okay. Luckily, the health system doesn't suck so much in future games. Okay.
Yeah, that there is an actual health system.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell. If you can catch 200 pounds of them critters, and then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Yeah, so power cells are basically
There
just
are two types of good fish to catch.
exactly what they sound like.
1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If
I'm wondering
you
why
miss
everybody has
20
one,
pounds of
though.
good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river.
Why do people have batteries?
Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
He's
They're
got
bit-
a point.
Do you want to add any other stupid questions?
Well, why does a village that seems to be, I don't know, not very big on technology, why does everybody have a power cell? And why are they
Okay.
always willing? Okay, but why is their first instinct to trade
in
a battery?
In a fucking country that seems to not want to have a good education system, why do we have schools?
Okay, no, here's my thing. Why is their first instinct every time they ask a favor, like, oh, I'll give you a battery in return?
Because game logic, Alex, you need them.
Okay.
Also, what else are they going to offer you in return?
I don't know, Jack's a teenage boy, drugs.
What the fuck?
Hun, I want you to think about that again. I can't catch any fish.
Here comes a big one.
You think you can do better? You catch more fish than I did, I'll give you 2 pounds of crack.
Okay.
Hold steady.
Think about it, Alex. Think about how stupid you just sounded.
As opposed to, you know, a battery.
A battery I could do something with. It is not illegal.
For a couple of landlubbers.
Who says they would be illegal here?
The power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock.
Alex, you're not helping your case. You're not making a very good argument.
Also, why does he give, like, why does he say, oh yeah, feel free to use my boat too? Oh well.
I don't need the boat, I can eat. Bring the boat back.
Well, he's happy.
Yeah, he managed to do his job as a fisherman by doing fuck all and making a teenage boy work for him.
God, I just got that health back, huh?
Ah, good fuck. Why did you ignore the last one?
What, that last box?
No, there was. Look back at the fucking platform you just jumped on. There was one at the very top that you missed.
Oh, that's a whole thing. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. I only saw the one.
Okay, let's 2 of those. You're absolutely certain you don't want to go sleep.
I wouldn't mind going to sleep.
Brother!
What's up, Dylan?
Stream Apple made a good joke. It's really shitty fun, but I find it very funny.
Hey, shitty puns are, you know, fucking hilarious. And I died.
Hey, Jack! Can
Ha! Idiot.
have your insect collection?
I was 2 little pips away from regaining a health point. I got another power cell. I'm still gonna around. Okay, that's 4 scout flies. And these things are inverted in all kinds of wonky ways. Where'd that one even come from? Okay.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the precursor beam.
We'll do that eventually. Okay, 2 more scout flies to grab. Magic!
Magic.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Camera! Okay. Okay, that's 6. 1 more scout fly and we should be good. And that's all in this area.
Okay. What is this?
What is what?
What does this mean?
What's up, Raven? Raven, go to sleep.
No.
You're not even speaking words anymore.
No, it's a word.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us.
I will say the whole precursors thing stays a consistent thing throughout the series, which I'm glad. So,
I do
consistent
find it
mysticism
weird
and everything.
how, like, the opening is like, I'm sure this young boy will be the secret to revealing all of this, and at the end of this game,
No, we're not gonna get
nothing.
into it. We're not. Well, now Dylan.
I wasn't paying attention.
Don't worry. And with that, we have uncapped all the blue precursor vents that were capped.
Have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
Coming back over here. Launcher.
Why are you on fire?
I'm not. Now it's affecting your vision.
Oh no, it's blue.
Or your perception.
Why are you...
Oh, I'm glowing because of blue eco. Come on.
Alright.
You're very tired.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to remember how many bosses are in this game, now that I think about it. It's not a huge
Well,
number.
You have the green sage.
Green Sage isn't a boss hunt.
Isn't he in charge of Jak? Oh, you mean fight boss.
There's this thing. There's a thing at the end of the second hub world. And I think there's the final boss. Yes, there's not a lot of actual bosses in this game.
They
And it's
kind of
dead.
realize that their combat is not really a system, it's just a single button.
No, it's 2 buttons. Punch and kick. Punch and kick. Not sure why jumping on this thing yields more orbs, but it does.
Well, because this is by the same people that made
Right.
Crash,
And that's how I get
when
those
he jumps
Dylan.
on stuff, you get Wumpa Fruits. So.
Alright, that's 230. How many more in this jungle? Eco beam. And a secret one. Alright. Up. I think this is one of the only real collectathons I consistently played as a kid.
I was never super into collectathons.
I get why, like most of the platformers I actually played were speed platformers. I didn't play Mario 64 a lot because I didn't have it on my Nintendo 64. So the Mario collectathon that I played a lot was Mario Sunshine.
We can follow the beam to find the next tower.
My first collectathon was Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. I keep dying. I'm really bad at this.
Nuts and Bolts was a game.
Wait, Nuts and Bolts was like almost 2009?
Yep.
How old were you?
Like 12, 13.
You know, no, that checks out. I was 15 in 2009.
I didn't play a lot of collectathons. Nuts and Bolts was my first and last.
Nuts and Bolts apparently stopped being a collectathon about 10 minutes in, became about other shit, and that's why people hate it.
Yeah, it became about racing.
That's... I mean, how are you gonna do that to people? Like, people here, you know, like, you sell a thing on... You sell a collectathon platform, or you sell a franchise installment that's famous for collectathon platformers. Told everybody going in it was going to be a collectathon platformer. It says in the beginning it's a collectathon platformer, and then after 10 minutes it goes, psych, we're not a collectathon platformer, we are a racing game. That's not what people want to fucking hear. Like, how are you going to pull
Still
one over
better than
on
Halo
your...
5's trailers. Because at least they're in the game.
Yeah.
They don't matter. It's only for 10 minutes. But it's still in the game.
Halo 5's like marketing campaign, and like just the total disconnect between the marketing campaign and the final product. And it's not even that the marketing campaign was bad. It's like, because if the final game of Halo 5 had followed its marketing campaign, I would have been fine, because that was a genuinely interesting story that they posited. And then they did not do it. Oh, my back. Okay. We're just about done in the jungle. Raven, are you okay?
He's falling asleep.
Because I just heard a mic, so it sounded like a mic get driven between a bed sheet and a mouth. Okay, they're not responding. They're asleep.
Yes, we should probably end stream soon.
You probably will. It's not gonna go on too long.
Yeah.
How was your sleep, Raven?
No, I didn't sleep. I was stretching.
Stretching by driving your face into a pillow and then not speaking.
Yeah, I had to work the neck muscles.
I can applaud the bullshit.
If you say so, Raven. All right, let's get some more. Let's get some
I'm
power
tired.
cells.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Good, jolly good.
So this is supposed to be Jack's uncle,
We agreed on. I hope you put
which
hard-earned power cell to good use.
I don't remember him coming up ever again.
he doesn't, because that would complicate the narrative, especially when they make a retcon.
And this series,
It's fine. It's not that deep.
it is a story that is made with scotch tape and a dream.
And that's fine. It only needs to work in the moment. Alright, and trade orbs for a power cell.
Contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope.
Yes. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
I don't think there's a way for you to get locked out of any power cells. At least I've never managed to do so. But I wouldn't be surprised if there ended up being a way, because there are some people who manage to do stuff.
I feel like you gotta try a little bit. I feel like you gotta try a little bit to do that. You have full health.
Yeah, I'm at full, and with the extra 50, I can take an extra hit. Lurker dogs. So all the enemies, the main ones in this game are called lurkers. But in things that happen in future games, it makes me question a lot of things about the lurkers.
Lol.
No, it's... I'll explain it when we get there.
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
Alliteration. So these metal boxes are unbreakable by normal attacks, and usually you need some kind of explosive or yellow eco to break them.
Alright! More orbs!
Okay, there we go. It's another 90 orbs. Yeah, let's go get this.
Auga! Auga! Dive for those orbs, Jack! Dive!
I only care about getting the orbs in so much as that I care about getting the all the power cells. As soon as I have all the power cells, I stop collecting other shit. Like, I know some people, they go for the whole
100%.
100%
Now, see, that
completion.
99% would fucking infuriate me, and I'd have to finish it out.
I mean, the game does track where you got each and every one of your orbs and how many orbs you have left in each place. I just don't have the patience for it myself. Especially when it starts to get a little obtuse and annoying about getting them.
That's fair.
Quick! We have to get to the power cell before the pelican scoops it up again!
Alex asked to do something that is slightly time-consuming. It may take longer than 10 minutes.
Hun. I mean, you should know, based off of your own insistence that I have ADHD, that I do not have the patience for anything. I don't believe I have ADHD. But you've told me that I must have.
ADHD, but you know what I did? I busted through over 72 Dares of Eternities because I wanted to get that rock.
See, that's also another part of ADHD, hyperfixation on one
Yep,
thing.
hyperfocus. Yep. See, of the three of us, I'm the only one that I believe that I'm the only one diagnosed with ADHD. I no longer take medication for it. I've taken medication for it for years.
See, I don't think I have ADHD.
As someone
I think
who
you
has,
guys.
no, as someone who has ADHD, you have ADHD. Shut the fuck up.
I don't have ADHD. I don't.
Bullshit. You are lying to yourself. You are trying to comfort yourself. Like, I don't have ADHD.
It's
right?
not about comfort.
I don't have ADHD, right?
Until you come to me with a fucking, like, until somebody gives me a diagnosis letter, I'm just not gonna care.
Well, you know how you get diagnosed? You get tested.
What?
Yes.
No, I didn't hear what you said. I was saying say again.
You know how you get diagnosed? You get tested. Have you ever been tested for ADHD or anything of the sort?
I think that that's
hyperactive disorder.
I feel like that's irrelevant and I don't need to talk about it. No, I've never been tested. It also didn't help that, at least at the time, when I was a kid, my parents didn't believe in ADHD.
Yeah, that's probably why you don't have an actual diagnosis. I mean, it doesn't seem like it inhibits you as, you know, a person existing.
Oh, I had problems in school. All the time. They're like, how come you are shit in school and paying attention? Like, when I actually bothered to do any of the work, it was like, I clearly understood the material. I just seemed to not give a shit about putting in enough effort. Because I was like, no, I want to do something else.
Yeah, that's like spoon feeding me proof that you have ADHD. I was medicated and I still did that shit.
But Alex could also just be lazy.
That's what my parents thought. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that I spent 2/3 of my childhood grounded because I didn't do shit.
Wow! They caused an avalanche! Let's check it out!
That's more of a rock slide, but whatever.
Not an avalanche, that's a rock slide. Yep.
No. Dak is right.
You mean Daxter?
No, Daxter's wrong. Daxter called it an avalanche.
I mean Jack didn't say shit, so.
Let's shoot.
Hun? You okay?
No, they're tired. They need sleep.
I mean, I know they need sleep.
Let's use the cannon.
They stopped mid-sentence. That's why I was wondering if they were okay.
I don't know anymore.
I like that they bothered to make several different animations for the orb gathering, especially since we were going to be seeing it a lot. Not the orb gathering, power cell, I mean. Grabbing.
Get some! Get some!
Shit. Cool. Fuck, okay. Cool. Okay, so whenever you hear a heartbeat and you're in too deep, that means you're in too deep water and a lurker shark will probably come and kill you.
Lurker shark is looking at you like a tasty little fucking snack.
As TV Tropes calls it, it's Border Patrol.
Like, hey, You ain't supposed to be all the way out here. Go back, otherwise you won't kick the shit in.
Grab Thief's orbs. Okay. Got those orbs. Head and back.
Since when did Jack get the Speed Force?
No, see, it's blue eco. Electricity makes your muscles move faster. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
Speed Force.
Okay, we've only got a...
What was that?
That was a scout fly.
Why was that a gremlin?
Why was it a gremlin? It's a drone created by Kira that she sent out to scout the various regions of the world. It was she mentioned it in not as many words in the tutorial level. She said she sent them out all over the place, 7 per region, and if you get all 7, one of them might have found a power cell.
I need to go grab my soda.
You need
I think Raven fell. Did Raven fall off the bed? I've done that before.
Are you good, Raven?
Oh.
I have been mid phone call and fallen off of my bed before.
Multiple times.
What's your point?
You're an idiot.
Ow. I hurt.
Fuck you.
Okay.
No, not you. It was the fucking dog. Yeah, fuck that egg.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the
I don't recommend fucking eggs.
I mean, it might help them
How are
realize.
you
It
gonna
might
end
crack.
up with them being
It might help
scrambled,
them
though, Dylan?
realize that they're trans. I mean, some may say that they didn't understand until after their first sexual experience.
I'm gonna kill you!
I hope the poor dear is okay. Here's a power cell
Played at
for
my
your
own
valor.
fucking game.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, Alex will find out soon.
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah, I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
So apparently that bird's called a flet. I don't know. Okay, and we're done here at the beach.
Fucking.
We'll head back to the village and then go off to Misty Island.
That is where we're gonna call it.
Yeah, it's the
No,
gotten
that's
hour.
fine.
Good. You've collected enough power cells to fuel
As
my
long as Raven says that they're still good.
to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff
Alex.
behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells
Alex.
and hurry.
I'm
My
kidding.
father says he's
Yeah,
seen
we'll
more
go ahead and
brothers
call it
around.
early today, because Raven's clearly not all there.
Oh, that's fine.
It's not.
It is not fine, Raven. You need rest.
Hang on, let me talk to a guy.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh,
We might go extra time
thought for a
on
moment you were my
Sunday, though.
muse.
You're what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
Don't use that word
As a
ever
matter
again.
of fact, without my muse,
Which one?
but with her around, see
You
beauty
fucking
in
know
everything,
which
you
one.
know? Right now, I couldn't chisel
Do
my
I?
way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope
Lark.
she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her
The
back
slur
to me.
to Daxter's people.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Yes.
Yes, we are going back to Misty Island.
That was the whole point.
Oh no, Misty Island is not where like the stage is. The stage is in the north, but we're going to Misty Island to get more power cells.
Yes.
So, question.
Yes.
How is it that Jack just doesn't talk?
Well, there was a whole
know.
trope to have silent protagonists.
Yeah, but like, he conveys nothing to no one.
Raven,
Like,
do you
no
remember the joke they
laughing.
made in the next game?
Yes. Yes, but like, he conveys no laughter. He doesn't
smiles.
Make any, he doesn't make like any hand gestures.
Trust me, it's a whole
He smiles. He acts like he's about to talk a lot of times. Like as if he's about to, and then he always gets interrupted before he ever manages to say anything. I do like that they even use the continuity in the next game, and I'll point it out when it happens. But there are literal things that come up because Jack never talks in this game, but he starts talking in the next game.
I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Cool.
I have yet to get up from the floor. I'm too tired.
Got it.
I have my belt, the metal bit of my belt digging into my shoulder. It is
Oh.
uncomfortable.
Wait, you're on the Jesus. Oh yeah, you fell off your bed or chair onto the floor, right?
I fell off my bed. I tried to lean forward to grab soda, and I missed by a good 2 feet.
Oh, sweetie, no.
I now have the metal of my belt buckle digging into my right shoulder, and that is the only thing keeping me conscious right now.
That is a whole other brand of tired.
Is it from Costco? I hear they have good deals.
They've got great deals.
Alex is a shill. I knew it.
Pretty sure their workforce is also unionized, so.
She supports the patriarchy and capitalism.
What? Okay, first of all, listen. I think we should feminize the patriarchy, alright? So, right, jot that down.
Don't fall into the mist below us! Because I don't think we'll make it back.
And secondly, pretty sure I'm a communist.
And yet, you have your preferential brands.
Not really.
Yes.
I'd say that certain workplaces are better than others because they treat their employees with dignity. Not sure that's necessarily promoting a brand. That's just me saying, like, hey, this. Wow!
Lol, get fucked.
So Dylan, we learned that Alex is a traitor.
I'm not a.
See?
Also-
She even said that she's not a communist. She's a traitor. Capitalist pig.
There also exists socialism. Yeah, that is also a thing.
Are you even an SJW? Come on.
I mean, I can make that old bad joke about how I'm an SJR, which is social justice rogue, instead of a social justice warrior.
What does that make me? SJB? Social Justice Bard?
I mean, if you want to.
I would have said social justice bastard, but okay.
That too.
Okay, you know what?
Not the point.
Red Eco. Fuck you.
Eco makes your attack stronger.
God damn it. Okay. I'm clearly not good at platformers. I was gonna say anymore, but no, I'm just gonna say not good at platformers. Okay, so I want to head that way. Grab more blue, grab more blue. Run, 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 run. Fuck off. Here we go. I like that you can see other levels from the level you're in. That was quite a feat back in the PS2 era. What year did this come out?
It is no longer the PS2 era though, so it is not impressive.
Well, I mean, in a PS2 game, it's always good. I mean, when I look back at Halo 1, Halo 1 was a technical marvel because there are other shooters that came out the exact same year and aren't half as technically sound. Like, if you were to judge the year of 2007 in terms of shooters, no, why did I say 2007? Excuse me, 2001 in terms of shooters, without including Halo, you'd think that the technology was several times behind. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I said weird things.
No. Just the idea of...
Fuck! Also, there are shooters that came out in like 2007 that look like that don't match, that can't even hold up to 2001's Halo.
Granted, there are also games that came out years later that don't even look like they're from that year. God Hand came out in 2008, and Alex was convinced that it came out in the 90s.
No, I was convinced it came out in 2005.
Watch your back! We remember what happened the last time we were here. It's an ambush, Jack! It's an ambush!
Is that a particularly big type of push?
I wonder.
Oh.
Ready, go. Nope, can't.
I forgot what ambush meant. Ambushy.
Can I? Nope, okay.
And this playback this sounds so weird to me.
Yep.
I don't understand a single thing I say.
You're very tired.
No, I am Raven.
Let's keep you out of the unions, okay?
So yeah, I like how
So
every
right
time
there.
something happens,
Right
you
there.
can go to the exact spot where it happened. Like, this wasn't a cutscene only spot.
I'm pointing to my name. Dang it.
What's going on, Raven?
You said he is very tired. You said, no, I am Raven.
Oh man, Raven.
Pointing to my name. It's right there.
Okay. Okay, hun. I love you too. So earlier when I was driving...
Capitalist swine.
Why do you... I feel like I should be more offended considering though, like, how much of a socialist I actually am, that you keep accusing me of being capitalist, but I just can't I can't.
You just can't take it seriously.
I can't take Raven seriously when they're so fucking tired.
Yeah.
You'll rue the day that you look down on the proletariat from your ivory tower.
Love you too, sweetie. Fuck you!
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes. Don't worry, I'll avenge you. Not.
You killed yourself, idiot.
I know. I know what I did.
Yeah, I'm still gonna mock you for it.
Yeah, as you should. Okay. 3 more skyflies.
What happened?
I died.
Killed herself.
Being stupid. So the waters here are really
So
deep.
business as usual.
Yep.
So the waters here are really deep, so I can't swim in it, and because it'll immediately attract a lurker shark.
And kill you.
Yes.
Don't you have enough of these things already?
Yeah, to move on to the next world, but every world has a bigger threshold, so it's better to just exhaust every level when you're there. Because when you come to the end of the game, it's gonna just say, oh, you need to get 100 power cells to unlock the true ending because of the blah 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 blah. And so it's just better to do them now.
That's fair.
It's entirely possible to get every power cell on your way through without really having to backtrack at all. And I prefer to do it that way. And,
Yeah,
and you can do that in all in one playthrough and complete the game in 4 hours. I know, I've done it. So like in 4 hours you can do a 101 power cell playthrough.
We're not gonna be able to do it that fast because you suck, but
we're not, well, even with me sucking, I've managed to do it. It's just that, you know, we've got other things going on.
I'm impressed.
yeah, and you're probably gonna kill yourself more times than allows you to do it that fast.
Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The 2 of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Okay, so that's opened those up. I have 276 power precursor orbs. So this is a dark eco silo. It's sealed up, but it's got a bunch of dark eco inside. Why
It's sealed up for now.
Yeah. The lurkers were apparently trying to blast it open using that cannon, which is not nearly strong enough to open it up.
They are not smart.
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 Got 1, 2.
They are unsmart.
Fuck you. I fell. Okay, I gotta get one last scout fly. Okay, zoomer.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them.
That was fun. I mean, it's probably fucked up that you could just drive into these things like that.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, that's all the scout flies here. Fuck. Okay, didn't need to jump like that. Okay. 300 orbs. More than enough to get what I need from the Oracle. Back up a little bit. Hey. It's 30. Where's... There he is. Why am I bouncing around? Okay, there's a guy. Where's the last one? There should be one more. And he's getting away. Okay.
Yeah, man, you look like you just gave up.
Who?
Raven's group chat.
Oh, Raven.
He just gave up. I approve.
God.
You good there, Alex? You fucking running into everything?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the picture Raven sent. Okay, I think...
feel like that wouldn't have changed a thing.
Okay, we're done here. Alright, I'm going to get those orbs from that. The last few orbs in the village. Not orbs, excuse me. Keep calling them orbs. Power cells in the village. Make the trek to the next village. And then call the stream there. Like, this is not a long game. There's 3 hubs and then a final level.
Hurry up with those power cells. I'm waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
Okay, let me get over there. Oh, fuck, I didn't talk to the guy. I need to talk to the guy. I'll get the orbs first. I'll get the power cells first.
Well,
hey, Raven.
Hi.
You see what I put in group chat?
Oh, we
I did.
saw.
You look like I sense an appropriate amount of gave the fuck up.
For your gift, another power cell is yours. You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Cool. I'm gonna get that last one from that guy.
I'm going to take a nap.
Cool. I'm gonna make it to the next village and then call stream there.
Can You text me, Alex, in an hour so I make dinner.
Sure.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
He won't need power cell
Yeah, I was
because
just
he
wondering
got
the
a
same
ferret.
thing.
No, see, here it is. Here it is. He couldn't pay, like, without making art, he can't get income to pay his power bill. Now that he has his muse to make art, he doesn't need the power cell to use as a home generator. There we go. Because he could, like, he now has the thing to make art and pay his bill, and so he doesn't need to be hanging on to that anymore.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield.
Dumb.
Now be careful.
I'm just making it up as I
The shield will
go.
only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield.
Oh, why does the audio break?
Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab.
Because PlayStation
then
sucks.
We'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck.
So yeah, this is the only game in the franchise, I think, that doesn't have subtitles. And it gets me how back in the day...
There's scoutflies out here, too!
How back in the day, you know, just certain accessibility options just were not standard. Like, while not every game these days has great accessibility options, like, you'd be hard-pressed to find a game made now that didn't at least have subtitles as an option.
Use the back turn to steer harder!
Getting real hot! Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you missed one of the balloons.
Hitting every balloon's not super important. I'm just trying to get all the scout flies, since they're in every transitional thing, too. Alright, 35 power cells.
So,
Yes.
I wanted to say, since we're at a lull right now, I saw a meme that was the end of DMC 3, and it was Dante versus Virgil, where Virgil says, "Give me your amulet." Dante says, "But you already have yours." And Virgil's response is, "But I want yours too." It's very bratty. So someone's had Virgil, it says Sony, give it to me. It's like, Dante is Microsoft, but you already have so many exclusives. He goes, "Well, I want Candy Crush too."
No.
Okay, so Raven, you gonna go to sleep?
Wait, is that we're gonna be able to play Candy Crush on Xbox now?
Are you? Because if you're gonna, because there's 30 minutes left if you don't go to sleep.
Hey, don't forget about the sage and me.
I mean, what's new there to do now? Just doing a more village collecting shit.
There's a whole nother. This is the second hub. I'm gonna at least activate the cutscene.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling
I'd just go ahead and stop after this.
Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Rock Village is on fire.
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is
That's a
working on
problem.
a levitation machine to move them.
This is the tech village.
We're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I
What?
guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take
Sphere
a look at
Hunter
it
said
now.
that she's happy that Tifa is Italian now.
Check on the villagers, then come back and give us an update. And take
What?
And then put a picture of Tifa in front of the Italian flag.
I don't follow. What?
Okay,
What?
we're gonna just
I have
cut
questions.
now, and we'll meet up again on Sunday.
This isn't me being tired. This is a thing.
I know.
I know. I need to go and look into this because that just
You need to
sounds
process
weird.
that.
Anyway, thank you all for coming. I hope you had a wonderful time. I'm sorry I was late, and I'm sorry that I'm also ending early today because we're all tired and we've had a day. So, yeah. Have a good one. See you on Sunday. 2 to 5 PD 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. PDT. We'll continue, Jack. Have a good one.